All right, welcome back to Lunch at the Markets. Today is a very constructive day for the market. It's really unhealthy to see the Dow jump 100 points every single day. That gives retail investors pretty freaked out. And we need everyone to participate in the market to make it as efficient as possible. So what we are seeing today is a tale of two cities. Netflix, Apple, Akamai, SourceFire, Molycorp, Goldman Sachs, Zions Bancorp, Sasol, all of those guys are up, and meaningfully, right? Enough to care about, better than 1%. On the other side of the coin, Amazon, Salesforce.com, F5, Wabco Instruments, Freeport McMoran, Mosaic, Cirrus Logic, they're all down in a meaningful way, meaning down more than 1%. So you've got a differentiation in the market between winners and losers, or at least the market is trying to pick winners and losers. The fact that we don't have all stocks doing the same thing is great for those of us who are stock pickers. At the end of the day, the price of all stocks is just simply a math problem. E times M equals P, meaning earnings times the multiple equals the price. The fact that F5 is selling off today and it reports April 20th is an indication that the market believes that earnings are going to be terrible. And so it's going to take the stock down into earnings and then kind of wait and see what happens. If earnings come in bad on top of the sell-off that we've already seen, we could see F5 absolutely obliterated. So again, if you don't have a horse in this race, please, please, please make your trade a bearish one. For more details on F5, please see yesterday's episode of Lunch of the Market, where once again we did encourage you for new money to put on a bearish trade, and we actually suggested a put butterfly. You have to pick your own strikes and do your own homework on that one, but the bottom line is that it looks like the trend significantly is to the downside. Also go ahead, like I said yesterday, and check out at FibLines work on Twitter. Okay. Wabco Holdings, symbol WBC, also looks pretty terrible today. Rather than load another name onto the April calendar for OPEX, we went ahead out to May and sold the 55.50 put spreads with the stock trading around 57 bucks. We sold those for $1.25. That certainly beat our required dollar minimum to sell a $5 wide spread, and this will offset the cost of holding long the 55.60 call spread out in September. We'll keep selling spreads against this trade until we bring our cost basis down to zero, at which point we really don't actually care what happens to the stock, and we can walk away in September with no real damage done, no harm, no foul. If Wabco turns out to be a nice play, and the stock trades back up over 60, then we'll get $5 for every spread, long call spread, and we'll take in $1.25 for every put spread that we sell against it. So looks like a win-win, and if not, then we'll break even. We'll roll down and out until we basically get to break even. Then we'll walk away from Wabco and let somebody else deal with it. We're rolling all of our ITRON, symbol ITRI, 55.50 put spreads down and out, getting those suckers out on the calendar. So we'll have to deal with those in May. Again, we're trying to clean up our book ahead of April options expiration because it's a really short OPEX. April 15th, I think, is the deadline for options expiration because the first Friday of the month is like the first. Okay, and so that sets the calendar very, very short in terms of OPEX for April. So we want to go ahead and start getting rid of our issues now so that we know exactly what looks good on the screen, and then we'll take that closer to OPEX and then take some of those off as we get closer. We're looking for the $50 level in ITRON to hold like the 35 level held in Akamai. So Akamai is another big name. We're going to try to deal with that for this April OPEX and then move on and be done with Akamai. If not, we'll give it our best shot again in May and see if we can't be done with the position. All right, trading no doubt has been difficult for the month of March. The market will not likely take a direction until earnings are seen in April. So don't fret. That is just around the corner on April 11th. For the list of who's going to report that we care about on April 11th, check yesterday's Lunch of the Market. Big news, James Altucher's America's Favorite Traders episode is now out. You can download it free from iTunes by searching for America's Favorite Traders, or you can go to magnumopusfinancial.com, and right there on the home page, there's a real nice link. Click on that. You can get all 10 episodes, 8 from last season, 2 already from this season. Right? Find your favorite trader that's on there. That's why it's called America's Favorite Traders. And you're going to get an hour-long, in-depth, no holds bar, full access, exclusive content not seen anywhere else. We're excited to bring you Lunch of the Market, It's a tremendous, tremendous program. It's available totally for free. Download it from iTunes or listen right on our website at magnumopusfinancial.com. Thanks for tuning in again today. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.